Have you ever pondered why some connections radiate with passion and comprehension, while others extinguish like a failed firework on a stormy 4th of July? The solution be found in specific actions. Yes, you've understood correctly. Today we're plunging into the 6 behaviors that often terminate relationships. Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be an illuminating journey. First on our list is the deadly beast of assumption. Ever heard of the saying, assumption is the mother of all screw-ups? Well, it holds particularly true in relationships. When we assume, we put our own narrative and beliefs onto our partner's actions, often without real evidence. It's like reading a book and deciding the ending halfway through. It's not only unfair, but robs the story of its true potential. Next up, we have the silent killer, lack of communication. This is when one person becomes a mime in the relationship, and no, not the entertaining kind. Lack of communication leaves the other person guessing, wondering, and often worrying. It's like trying to play charades in the dark, frustrating and pointless. Third on our list is the destructive force of negativity. It's like a dark cloud that hovers over the relationship, draining the joy out of every interaction. A negative outlook can turn a romantic dinner into a critique of cooking skills, or a sweet compliment into a suspicion of insincerity. It's like adding a sour lemon to a sweet cake, it just ruins the whole thing. Coming in at number 4 is the infamous green-eyed monster, jealousy. Now, a little jealousy can sometimes be flattering, but when it becomes a constant, it's as appealing as a mosquito buzzing in your ear while you're trying to sleep. It breeds distrust, creates tension, and can turn the relationship into a constant test of loyalty. Our 5th culprit is the lack of personal space. This is when one person consumes the other's time and space like a black hole, leaving no room for individual growth or personal time. It's like being stuck in a never-ending game of Twister. It's fun at first, but soon becomes exhausting and suffocating. Lastly, we have unrealistic expectations. This is when one person expects the other to be their superhero, their knight in shining armor, their everything. While it might sound romantic, it puts an immense amount of pressure on the other person and can lead to disappointment. It's like expecting a goldfish to climb a tree. It's just not going to happen. So, to sum it all up, the 6 behaviors that can kill a relationship are assumption, lack of communication, negativity, jealousy, lack of personal space, and unrealistic expectations. Navigating a relationship is like sailing a ship. It requires patience, understanding, and open communication. Avoid these 6 treacherous behaviors and you'll be well on your way to smoother sailing. Remember, the key to a healthy relationship is not just about loving the other person, but also about maintaining a sense of self, fostering mutual respect, and keeping the lines of communication wide open.